This is your Uncle TreeJam, and we are back with Mass Effect 2. Last time we debriefed with the crew, having just retrieved the Krogan that Dr. O'Keir had been growing on Corliss. We then attempted to release the Krogan, after which it christened itself Grunt and requested that we fight him. After learning that Grunt was struggling to find purpose, we offered him the opportunity to fight the Collectors. Grunt agreed, and now he's a member of the Normandy's crew. We're going to need to get to know him a little bit better, and we're going to need to earn his loyalty, but for the time being, he's agreed to fight the Collectors, and I think I spent a little bit of time grinding between the last episode and this one, so I'm going to go here, and we're actually going to grab that shotgun that Grunt needs, because I do intend to take him alongside us when we go to recruit Archangel. Let's go ahead and get that researched. And I guess we can go ahead and research this. Got plenty of iridium, so may as well. I don't plan to use it. One thing I did make clear was that I'm going to minimize my use of heavy weapons and metagel. But now that we're set and ready to go, every crew member's been debriefed, so I think all that's left for us to do is open up the galaxy map and plot a course to Omega. So this is actually the system where we would go to recruit Jack, aka Subject Zero, but we're going to skip this area for now, and instead we're going to focus our efforts on Omega. We have a certain squad mate there. And that squad mate is Archangel. So let's go ahead and land on the station. And we'll just make our way on board. And I'm just going to go ahead and skip that in the interest of time. I do want to go ahead and start looking around before we embark on that recruitment mission for Archangel. We have at least one thing from a store that we want to buy. So let's go ahead and take care of that, and then we'll make our way up to the recruiting area, right around Afterlife. So we're going to bring Grunt with us, and I'm thinking we could bring Zaid. Zaid's weapons are good against armor, and he has the opportunity to use it against shields if he wants to. So, and I'm thinking we can go ahead and put a point into operative. Watch those scores rise a bit. And I'm thinking we may want another point maybe in Cloak or Incinerate. I'm thinking I may want to go with, let's go with Cloak. I'm gonna go ahead and level up Grunt real quick. That's about right. I'm actually going to get that pretty early. Unfortunately, we do skip out incendiary ammo, but I'm going to go ahead and just deal with that. Probably not the best decision to make. Yeah. Well, shouldn't have done that. I'm going to go ahead and just pay for that by rolling with my mistake, and we'll move on from there. And Grunt, while you're at it, you need to get that shotgun out.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Well, without incendiary ammo for Grunt, we're gonna have a harder time with the blood pack. But I'm gonna try and use the opportunity to depend more on my Reeve and Incinerate skills. Kind of a shame, but you know, we'll have to roll with our mistakes. And let's actually head over this way. There is one heavy weapons ammo upgrade that I want to grab. It's actually in Ken's salvage. So we're gonna head down this way, find Ken in the store, and purchase the heavy weapons ammo.
Oh, it's this.
There we go. Let me go ahead and make a save real quick. I think we can do this without worrying too much about discounts and stuff. Then again, I might want to save my credits. I do intend to release Ken from his service here on the station. His deal with Harriet. Technically, we already took care of Harriet. We just need to make sure that Ken actually has enough credits to make it off the station. So, I think it's the only thing holding him back is getting a transport off the rock. Transport off Omega. Let's go ahead and head into Afterlife. And let me just double check with Gavorn and make sure that we've already talked with him.
Got something to report?
I'll just be going.
Keep up the good work.
Before we go inside, though, I do want to note that once we do go into the recruitment zone, we have an opportunity to stall before we go to Archangel's recruitment mission. You'd go over here to actually initiate the recruitment mission once you've gone into the recruitment area. But, up until then, you're a little free to roam around the station, go to any store you want, talk to anyone. It's this essentially once you hit that point right there, you're at the point of no return. And that you won't be able to go and purchase stores until you deal with the recruitment mission and finish it up. Because it will take you to a zone that's entirely separate from where you have the stores set up. So if you want to grab anything before the mission, grab it before then. But here we have the merc recruiter. We're going to go ahead and make our way towards him, and we're going to get set up for the recruitment mission for Archangel. Now the mercs don't actually know our intentions, so we're going to have to go in undercover and we're going to have to make sure they don't find out what we're doing. Otherwise it's going to be a pretty short rescue attempt.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? Well, aren't you sweet? You're in the wrong place, honey. Strippers' quarters are that way.
Show me yours, tough guy. I bet mine's bigger.
Impressive. So, you're here to fight then?
Sure, if this is the place to go after Archangel.
This is the place. Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Why are the mercs working together to take down Archangel?
You haven't been on Omega long, huh? He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing, operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
Is he a heavy hitter? How many merc bosses are involved in this attack?
Yeah, Tarek runs the Blue Suns, but all three bosses are overseeing the operation. Jaroth's leading the Eclipse and Garm's the head of the Blood Pack. Tarek's in charge, but the others would never say that. I'm surprised they're in on this at all, but I guess getting rid of Archangel is worth it.
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one guy.
You had a whole team, but we've dealt with them. Now he's just one guy. But he's got the advantage. It's his base of operations and he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this. We've lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing a Vorch out of the sewer pipes. But that's why we're recruiting. If we just keep throwing fighters at him, we'll get him eventually.
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
Since I know who it is, those are some pretty good odds.
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Alright, let's go ahead and move on.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
Yeah, you know enough to get yourself killed.
can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol, and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
Now, if we don't actually help that kid out and dissuade him from going to the mission zone, he will get himself killed. So, something to keep in mind. Well, let's go ahead and move this way. I think we don't need anything from the station. I can't think of anything that I've missed. There was that Batarian bartender we dealt with, and I think I've already talked to the... Actually, I always tend to forget this stuff, so let's go ahead and just double check. That way I don't have to worry about, thinking about it and worrying about it, and that's not the way. Come on, TreeJam. Head this way. Let's head down here and take a quick look and make sure we talk to that Batarian bartender, Salarian bartender Batarians have been dealt with. I think I went in detail about my thoughts on the Batarian bartender side mission assignment.
Welcome to Afterlife. How may I serve you?
I'll just have something to drink.
Of course.
Well, there we go. I think we've already taken care of that then. So... But basically we have drinks on the house. I have not bothered to keep track of my credits, so... I'm sure I'll do that later, and I'll come back to let you know. That way if you want to go ahead and get drunk downstairs, you can do that. Full disclosure, I'm not going to do that. You're on your own. Good luck with that. There's not much else for us to do on the station right now, so we're going to go ahead and get started with the recruitment mission. Once we head over here and take the cab, it's going to deploy us in a zone where we're actually going to get a little bit of a glimpse at Archangel's skills as a sniper. If I remember in Mass Effect 1, we had two squad mates who were skilled in snipers, Ashley and Garrus, so gonna see how this guy stacks up. I think that's right. I mean, Tali had shotguns and pistols, and Rex had shotguns and assault rifles. Liara was pistols, and Caden was pistols. Yeah, it was Ashley and Garrus.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
Now we are going to have an opportunity to take care of our loadout and such once we deploy in, so you don't have to worry about loadout when you're exiting the Normandy and boarding the station. You pretty much have an opportunity to switch out your crew members if you want, or rather your squad mates if you want. But we're going to take Grunt because he has a unique interaction. I did make the mistake of not putting a point into incendiary ammo, so it's going to hurt us. But I'm going to have to depend heavily on Incinerate and Reeve. And we're taking Zaid with us because he has an interaction as well with a certain NPC in the Blue Suns. You might have actually heard them reference a Tarek, one of the mercenary recruiters for the Blue Suns that we were talking to. So we're going to be meeting Tarek, and he's going to have something to say to Zaid. Let's take a look here. I think we're good, so I'll let them hold on to the Eclipse assault rifle for now. But with that all said and done, let's go ahead and deploy.
It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
The recruiter was a little vague.
We wouldn't get many hires if everyone knew the truth. Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
I'll get to him. Just point me at that bridge.
I like your attitude, but we've got a plan in place. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
That's goddamn suicide.
Pretty much, but you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the 3rd barricade. Talk to Sergeant Kathka. He'll tell you when to go in.
What do you know about Archangel?
I'm the wrong guy to ask. I just do logistics. Tarek and the other merc bosses have been dealing with him for a while now. But don't be surprised if they're not thrilled about talking to a freelancer.
So the bridge is the only way to his hideout?
Exactly. Archangel collapsed all the underground passageways and sealed the doors to the lower levels. We've got teams digging, but it's taking too long. If they can get the gunship flying again, that'll help. But I'm hoping the infiltration team will finish the job and we can all go home.
They were using a gunship to take out one guy?
Yeah, and Archangel shut it down. He didn't destroy it, but he knew just where to hit it to disable it. It wasn't even a fair fight. At least not for us.
Just give you an idea of Archangel's skills.
Where's the infiltration team now?
On the far side of the bridge near his hideout, but they can't get any closer without being seen.
How'd they get that close without being seen?
More distractions. Tarek used a gunship to keep Archangel busy. We were able to sneak a few men into his hideout before he took it down, but they're stuck there. We need to keep Archangel focused on the bridge, so he doesn't find them and wipe them out.
I better go find Sergeant Kathka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
In's gonna be easy. Out's gonna be a bitch.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
Well, so far the mercenaries have not gotten wise to the fact that we're actually here to help Archangel. If they knew that, well, this would be a very quick and probably very short encounter. Let's go ahead and keep it that way, keep them oblivious. For the time being, I'm gonna look around. I don't...
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I am unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Guess we're going with the mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
I don't remember if there's anything in the area that we need to collect, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take my time to look around a bit. But Edie did mention that we have an opportunity to actually sabotage their efforts a bit. We need to keep our eyes open for that. Let's keep an eye on this group here. And it looks like from the outfits we have Eclipse. Okay, I was thinking that might be a sniper shot that would take one of them out, but I think that's actually the blood pack. But if you look carefully, you might be able to see Archangel in the distance. See if we can get him to pop out. Yep, right up there. You can kind of see the muzzle flashes up there. That's how you know Archangel's up there. Just want to go ahead and show that off. Little nice cool effects there. Gives you an idea that they actually are.
As the first wave goes in, I don't expect much from the freelancers. When they fail, we're up next. The light mechs go in first. If that's not enough, we send in the heavy. Be prepared.
I think one of the lines just didn't, the audio didn't play soon enough. It's kind of weird. Well, let's go ahead and pick up this data pad, and it turns out we have something that we can show to Arya later on. Tarek, I've spoken to Garm, and he and his men are on board. Assuming this operation is successful, we can count on high morale and extensive buy-in from the men. From the losses we've already taken, possibility exists that we won't have the men needed to continue on the next objective. It's clear, though, that none of our organizations will be ready to move on Arya without assistance from the other two. So we can deliver that to Arya, and she can start taking measures, taking some steps in order to protect her organization. And she's going to give us an assignment. An assignment that actually I'm going to use heavy weapons ammo for. So that'll be the one time, or probably the only assignment that I plan to use it for. But let's talk to Jaroth. He's a heavy hitter within Eclipse, and he's one of the bosses leading this operation against Archangel.
Do you need something?
You lead the Eclipse?
You figure that out by yourself? I'm Jaroth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
Why are Eclipse on Omega in the first place?
Since you care so much, Eclipse controls almost 20% of Omega. Our transports and mechs keep the EZO moving.
Sounds very organized.
Eclipse runs like a well-oiled machine, but Omega is anything but organized. It's a constant battle for control. Then Archangel comes along and complicates things even more.
Why does Archangel give you so much trouble?
Ask him. I'm just here to make as much money as I can. We didn't come to Omega to be constrained by laws and regulations. He'll regret ever coming to Omega, I promise you.
Seems like this is personal for you.
He raided one of my transports last month, killed 2 of my best operatives. One of them was my brother, so yes, it's pretty damn personal.
What do you know about Archangel?
His life expectancy is shortening quickly.
Is that it? Nobody seems to know anything about him.
Look around, you'll learn what you need to know. He's smart, he's resourceful, and he's dangerous. But we've got him cornered. He won't be making fools of us much longer. Can I assist you further?
Where did he come from? Who is he?
Even his team didn't know that. Maybe we'll know more once we have his body. Of course, it really won't matter then.
So the infiltration team is the main focus of the attack.
Tarek's plan, not mine. He doesn't want to lose any more men, so he's throwing you freelancers at the problem. Archangel's not going anywhere, so I suppose there's no harm in trying. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
So you're just gonna hide here while the freelancers get killed?
Precisely. You're paid to be a distraction, nothing more. Whether you survive or not is up to you.
I'll get going.
Good idea.
So we should have the next boss we're going to be meeting with is Garm. Before we do that, let's go ahead and take a little detour. Man, you guys need to actually guard your, guard your shipments and stuff. Guard your mechs. This lazy security, man. Where is it? Okay, where is it? Need to find this piece of code quickly. There we go. Alright. Get that EZO. And let me go ahead and I'm gonna make a quick there's a little save right about here. Let's delete that. Just in case anything goes wrong. And we're going to do a little bit of wiring here. Just cross a few wires here. Do a little bit of switcheroo there. Pretty sure our Omni tool has some sort of soldering device.
That should slow them down.
Nice. Anyone who activates that thing will get blown the hell up. Friend or foe.
Well, I think it's a little bit easier for us. At least when we're on the bridge portion with Archangel. Pleasant. But here we actually have a group of Vorcha and their blood pack leader.
Leave us alone!
But now that we have Grunt, we're actually going to have a bit of interaction between Garm and Grunt.
You're in the wrong place, freelancer.
You the blood pack leader?
Name's Garm. That's all you need to know. Why are you following this human, young one?
Why not? She's the strongest warrior I've seen.
You should be learning from your own kind.
He's a valuable part of my crew. What else does he need to know?
How to live and die without fear.
how to put that fear in the hearts of your enemies. Shepard does that and more. If you say so. I'm stuck here waiting till you freelancers are done playing war. Ask your questions and go.
Why are the blood pack on Omega?
We're the muscle on this bloody station. You need protection or want someone removed, talk to us. The blood pack are everywhere on Omega. Everybody loves us, and everybody hates us.
I'm guessing Archangel mostly just hates you.
He's just an uptight asshole. I don't really care what he thinks. But he's costing me men and making me work for my money. I'll be the one to take him out today. You watch. I'm the only one who's fought him one-on-one.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a pain in the ass. He's a Turian, which makes him slightly worse to look at than you. And he's brave, till he realizes you're more than he bargained for.
Sounds like you've had personal experience.
He tried to take me down once. Waited till I was alone. Longest damn fight of my life. But I held him off till my men showed up. He wasn't so tough after that. We chased him over half of Omega. Almost had him. But the slippery bastard snuck away before we could pin him down.
When did the blood pack attack?
Damn Tarek wants us to wait. I hate waiting. But he says the Suns have a plan, and they don't want us getting in their way. We're supposed to wait until the Eclipse send their mechs. We'll see.
Oh, don't you worry about that. In fact, you might get a nice surprise when you get that, a certain few mechs going.
I should get going.
About time.
You're gonna get a nice surprise, pal. Have a nice day. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut the footage here, and I'm gonna begin another portion of recording, just to make it easier on my video editing programs, doesn't like crash in the middle of editing. So thank you folks for tuning in. This is GreatTreeJam. I want you guys to have a good day, night, evening, afternoon, wherever you might be in this universe or the next. So stay safe, have a good one, and I'll see you around.